Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. I can't wait till they investigate the rest of your finances.
Mm.
You got a lot of property for a little girl in politics. She's starting to look more like the Black Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Real life. If it ain't real life, it ain't acting.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street star. You know what time it is.
And lastly, Jack, I have to ask you about, you
You
know,
sure it's the last thing? Because you don't
it,
sound
it,
like you nowhere near done.
nah, yeah, I got some more to talk about because before I even go to what I was about to talk about, I got to get your take on R. Kelly remixing Chris Brown from Prison, Residuals. It sounds like it's funny that an R&B dude is in jail making more rounds in the R&B world than the people that's out, except for Trey Songz punching folks. You know what I'm saying?
You heard what Jussie Smollett said.
What did Jussie say? No, what did he say?
That even after Robert Kelly got blacklisted, they were still using him to ghostwrite for Star.
Oh, damn.
It's on the podcast.
Wow. Didn't know.
After I realized Jussie was busy trying to line me up, I released it so everybody could hear. Right before the election.
Mm.
And then he got pardoned right before the administration left. They overturned his conviction
Mm.
for lying.
Oh, there you go.
Even though he tried to convince me that that whole thing was a plot against him because he didn't want to work with R. Kelly.
Mm.
Which is really, really, really confusing because you said it was MAGA people that came after you. You didn't say it was
Right.
anybody from the TV shows or from the studios.
Correct.
Make that make some kind of sense.
Come on.
You blame MAGA, but the real reason why it happened was because you didn't want to work with R. Kelly because you got mothers and sisters.
Mm.
You got aunties too.
Okay. Come on.
Your aunt, Kamala Harris, by marriage.
Oh, damn.
You didn't know that?
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Kamala Harris's husband is related to the Smollett family.
Wow. It'd be starting to make sense a little bit.
Demonic National Convention Party.
Jeez.
Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. I can't wait till they investigate the rest of your finances.
Mm.
You got a lot of property for a little girl in politics. She's starting to look more like the Black Marjorie Taylor Greene to
Oh,
me.
hold on. Let her make it, Jack. Let her make it.
Let her make it. Sounds like she's making it real good. She's got a lake house. She's got a condo. She's got a townhouse.
Okay. Only been in
Pretty
office for
steep.
for 3 years. It seems like. Damn.
That's
Damn.
the accelerated track in politics. Nobody makes it in politics that fast. Nobody gets it that quick. Unless you're cheating or you're being propped up.
Mm. Oh, okay.
But then again, I do remember you from the parking lot of Papados.
Mm. Okay. God damn. Let me get your take
I
on.
remember when she first started trying to get over to Washington. What was that back? 2016.
20, yeah, she came on our platform right before you wanted to run for the representative of I think Oak Cliff or South Dallas or
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
districts. And once she won the district, she there was a big push behind her,
There
and
was a
then
huge push behind her, and I know the people that were pushing her.
mm,
And unfortunately for them, they fell for the abomination plan.
mm, not the
People
Obama.
really, 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 really are pissed off at me that I called it right, ain't they? Because I told y'all Trump was going to win.
You did. So so wait, you're not pissed at the tariffs, or you have? We haven't seen the effect of the tariffs, but
Understand this. Whatever surgical work he's doing to stop the hemorrhaging of finances that the demonic National Convention Party has put us through, it's necessary. Like, that's the thing that I don't understand. If everyone's talking about how broken the country is, why are you mad at the people that are trying to do their best to fix it as quickly as they can? He ain't even been in office 6 months.
I don't know.
And look at what's happening. Didn't your eggs get a little bit cheaper?
Hey,
Gas is a little cheaper in certain places. It's going to take time.
yeah.
Y'all ain't had no problem giving all of that time to the Dems when they were screwing everything up. Keep that same energy.
Well, Obama just said yesterday that if it was him doing this, he would get crucified. Maybe because he's saying I'm a black man doing it. But he said, imagine if it was me doing this.
It wouldn't be you doing it because the people that's running you wouldn't let you.
Oh,
Stop acting like you have more power than you ever had.
mm.
Puppet. Your
Not,
authority is about as real as my Jaguars.
not,
Puppet.
not Pinocchio. Is Michelle Obama? She's always been a target of yours.
Not
Uh,
really.
yeah, I'm gonna say y'all you vouch, or what is your status and your outlook on Michelle Obama as of
At
right now
one point
today?
in time, I wanted to support her because she was a black first lady. Period. She was black. She wasn't mixed. She wasn't anything. She was a black woman and she was first lady. Let's not act like that didn't mean something to every black woman in America, because it did. We were trained for it to matter in our minds. We need to stop worrying about color all the time. Because the truth is, the biggest problem with the black community is the black community. We can't blame it on this color or that color or this the political party. No, we have to take responsibility for what we've allowed to happen to us.
Mm.
We always looking for somebody to blame. Blame yourself. You know, it's amazing. They sat by for all of those years and watched nothing but lies and nothing but confusion. And then everything went haywire and the dollar just plummeted through the floor. Y'all wasn't talking all of that talk then. So don't talk it now. Like, if you didn't care while you were watching people screw things up, then just keep your opinion to yourself about people that are trying to clean that mess up. What is it in America that if we don't like somebody because of the way they look or the way they dress or if they don't, watch the same, like, it's so funny. It's like it's almost like everybody wants everybody to think the same, be the same, act the same, do the same. Do you remember that time when I sat here with y'all and I said we're so free we don't know that we're not?
Yes, ma'am.
Was I wrong?
Every day proves you right. Every day we keep looking and breathing.
Everybody's supposed to be so rebellious. Everybody's supposed to be so this and so that and such a badass. But the truth is, Americans are the most compliant people in the world. You do what
As,
you're told and you believe what you see, even when it's a lie. Y'all can sit there and listen to it and hear nothing but lies be told. But because you see the picture or the image, you register it as true. That's how our minds have been trained. You have been trained.
Yeah, no, the moon landing
Which
I for
takes
sure thought was
which
real.
but it takes me back to the Bible again. Lean not into thine own understanding.
Yeah.
Like it be really killing me. Like how many people really don't understand what the Bible say. When you lean on something, you lean on it because you believe it can support you. It can hold you up. You can have faith in it. When you lean on something. So when God says, lean not into thine own understanding, he made it very clear. It was made very clear. Don't believe what's in your mind. Because everything in there is lies.
Come on.
If all you know is lies, lies seem normal, don't they?
That's facts. Tell it
Like
to a
like like
kid.
a kid that
Like,
grows up
right,
in the Klan. He was not born racist. He was not born a bigot.
right.
But years of systematic programming to his environment around him has him now thinking and believing and feeling ways about a person who he probably would have a good time playing trucks with, you know? And then that little boy grows up to be a teenager. And then he starts putting all of that activity out into the world and that energy out into the world. And then it finds him. And now he's got a reason to defend it. And then the next thing you know, he's wearing a white hood and burning down houses.
That is facts.
Everything that little boy was taught, he believed it to be true.
In the name of white Jesus.
So, yeah, fake Jesus. So when he takes a life and his mind is justified, it's the same with everything. We ain't no different than them. Look at the way we do our people. Look at how we do ourselves. You're nobody if you don't have this car. You're nobody if you don't own this much jewelry. You're nobody if you don't summer or vacation there. You're nobody if you don't wear this designer. I was in my meditation, back at home on the mountain. I think so clear, G.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.